everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, aka Florist, and today we're going to be doing a simple panel build, also incorporating some of the new 2.0 items. I'm going to try and make a florist and also a bakery in one, so a nice little town style area. If you like the sound of that, please remember to stay tuned, and also remember to like the video and also subscribe if you're not already. We would love to have you as part of the channel. So this is the area that I've already done a little bit of work on. What I've done is I built up a rectangle cliff area. It is 7 by 12 if you're wanting the exact dimensions. And then I've just added in the plaza area using this lovely brick path. Just to give you an idea, I just wanted to do it because this is a bit boring. So I'm going to get my hard hat on and we'll start with the proper speed build. Let's go. So what I'm going to do first of all is create the shops. So I'm going to use the wooden bookshelves as a backdrop and also the storefronts. The storefronts are where I'm going to put the door, the entranceway, and then the bookshelves are where I'm going to add in some extra items to create sort of like a storefront. The bookshelves are really nice rotated background as they give a nice height and also kind of a little bit of a white backdrop there. I'm adding some storefronts either end of the build just to create the illusion of the building ending, and adding in some round topiaries for the corners. The simple panels I'm using for the bakery, I've obviously gone with bread because that makes most sense. And then for the doorway, I've got one door and one sort of window design, which I thought was quite nice. And then for the flower shop, we've got some flowers obviously on the shelves. I really like the colors of these, they're light and bright, so I thought that would work nicely. And then I'm also going to repeat what I did for the bakery with the door and the window combo. The bakery, I'm going to try and do it a bit more lighter coloured, and the florist, I'm going to tie in some greens. Now it's time to start work on the cliff area. I'm going to add in lots more storefronts up here and do a nice little combination with some curtains, which are soon becoming one of my favourite items. The counter tables I'm going to use as a display, get some more flowers in, get some more baked goods. So I'm going in with the Casablanca lilies and also the anthurium plants. I'm going to just mix and match them, just make them look a little bit cute. I didn't have as many yellow ones as I'd liked, so I do end up using quite a lot of the white ones, which are so pretty nonetheless. And then here is a little bit of a fun little trick to do. So I'm going to use a curtain partition, and then I've got the simple panel with the window, and then I'm using the back of the storefront to create sort of a building area. I know curtains traditionally are on the other side of the window, but when the curtain partition looks this cute, you just can't not use it. And then this middle area is just going to be a bit off because of the way that I've done the placement of the items. But I'm going to replicate the same thing over on the other side, what I've done on the left hand side. But this time I'm going to use some baked goods. So I've got some wedding cake, some bread. I apologize for showing them off all the time. I don't know what it is. I just can't click place item. I think it's just muscle memory. I'm just inbuilt on kind of pressing the top button, and it doesn't always work. And then I'm going to replicate that. I've got some different custom designs here. I just thought it'd be nice to show some differentiation between the two different shops by just playing slightly with the color palettes, and I think it kind of works, so I'm not too bothered about that. And then in the center here, I was a bit confused as to what to do. So I did take this from one of my previous simple panel builds and just turning the storefronts in on themselves so you get a little bit of a roof in the middle there. I thought it was quite nice here because it gives the idea that the two buildings are kind of joined together. So now it's time to start work on the lower ground floor area where the plaza is. So first thing I'm doing is adding in some more baked goods onto the countertops. Just to fill out the area, and then because of where the window is and how the simple panel repeats itself, I'm just going to use this singular checkout counter table just to add on some item and just hide that bottom window. Just a little bit of a detail. I could have left it how it was, but I just decided that that would look a bit better. And then I'm repeating the same thing over on the flower shop side. Not too keen on the carnations. I wish they weren't red so much. They are such a lovely item. It's such a shame that they only come in red. I would have loved some different colors of that item. And then I'm just adding in some goods, some like deliveries, just to add in some details, some shopping bags. I have to move this one though, as it looked too similar on the other side. Next up, what I'm going to do is work on the kind of fencing and things around the outside. So I'm going to put in the corners some triangular topiaries. Shout out to Zoe for giving me these extra green mums. I'm now overflowing with them, so thank you so much. I'm going to mix up the white picket fence with the rope partition, just because I did that in front of my Able sisters and I thought it looked quite nice. So I thought I would try and replicate that over here as well. And then in the middle, I'm going to put in some of the flowery path that I've been using, and I feel like that will be a nice way to lead into kind of a natural area. Maybe I'll do like a bit of a dinner area or something like that. And then just repeating it on the right hand side as well, just the same thing that I did. And then here will be a nice pathway down onto the beach. I'm just trying to give you some ideas as to how I will lead it off. I'm not going to fully work on them just because of time, but I tend to do little stuff like that off of stream, not recording. And then you can see it when the final island is done. Just moving these mums as well, because I thought the flower beds would look really cute in front of the plant partitions. There we go. I'm just getting rid of these green mums. You can see lots of them in the background over there. And then I did think about adding this beautiful statue in the center here, just as kind of a centerpiece. I would love there to be like a one tile little fountain. That would be adorable, because whatever fountains we have, they just don't work. They're like either too big or the shell fountain is just a bit off. So yeah. I've just added in some tables for the bakery area, because why not have somewhere nice to sit whilst you're enjoying your cake or your bread or your sandwich. So I'm just going to add these in. I do mess around with the position of them a little bit later on. I just couldn't get them quite right. I feel like it's because of where the entrance is and how the shop is laid out that things were just looking a bit off to me. But we do make it look okay in the end. And then just doing some work over on the flower shop. So I'm just adding in some wooden boxes and some potted starter plants because they're so cute. What would a flower shop be without a greenhouse box? So I'm going to add one of them in as well. And then I might have a little bit of a tree kind of sales area down here. I didn't want to put it too close to the shop itself because I feel like that would block the way. So here, at least you can get some shots up close to the shop, and also you can get the kind of details of the the cheflura plant. Let me do a take two on that one from a distance as well. And then chairs for the cafe. I have some in my inventory, so I'm going to go ahead and place them down. I've got some alternate chairs. I've got the ranch chairs and also the simple chairs, which I've custom designed just because they're cute. I've tried to stick with a light, bright kind of theme throughout this kind of bakery area. The high chair is customizable. Who knew? I love it. And then here's me just trying to adjust the placement of the tables and the chairs just to make them look a little bit more kind of central. There we go. And just this one over as well. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's going to work better. And then we just added the food on top because that's a must. And then this section over here, I just want to add in a little spot where I can kind of have some smaller plants on display for sale. I wasn't sure how to place them to begin with. I think it's because of the beautiful statue that threw me off so much. And I decided to get rid of the carnations. The red was just throwing me off so much. There we go. Some cute little plants. Just adding in some more detail here as well. And some fertilizer because, you know, you can buy that in the garden shop, I'm sure. I decided to get rid of the beautiful statue. I felt like I wanted something to be in the center, but maybe it didn't need it. I mean, a nice, beautiful open area works nicely as well. And then I wasn't sure what to put behind the topiaries. I thought about putting a wooden box and another tree, but then I was like, what am I going to put over the other side for the cafe? I know sometimes you don't have to be symmetrical, but here I wanted to be, so I added in the turkey day garden stands instead with some cute little candles on top. And there we have it. This is the final area. I thought that this was something a little bit different for me, doing like a florist and a bakery next to one another. I thought it was perfect for like a town build. Normally I do like kitchens and everything, but yeah, here is the full kind of montage, all the little snapshots of the areas that I've worked on. I really do like it. It's very big. It's probably not one of my favorite builds. I'm sure it will look a bit better once I've done some terraforming and added some trees and things in the back. But it was fun to experiment and work on this area, and I hope you guys like it. I feel it definitely does work with my island because bakeries, flower shops, they're all very fitting for a springcore island. So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please remember to leave a like and also subscribe if you're not already. We'd love to have you as part of the channel, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.